What's going on YouTube? This is John from Emphatic coming to you with the latest Emphatic War recap. CWL Invite League Week 2 victory over Mariana Trench. Good game to both squads. This was a defensive struggle. These are probably some of the best bases we've seen in a while since probably we faced One Hive back in just before they went to the finals. This was one of those types of scenarios where it's just a real defensive nightmare in working this out. And you'll see we had every Town Hall 11 missed one of their attacks. It was real rough to watch. Root X, I felt particularly bad for. He did everything right, but the wizard towers that he would target with balloons on his Bowler Witch attack were guarded by Teslas and made it insanely hard to take out those pieces. But really, and I kind of wish I showed the one that Sig did over in Fury, but could be a cool little nugget you guys just pull out of here. But Sig actually took an AQ walk along the side that had a whole bunch of splash in Elite for doing one of those attacks on a base that it was doable, but it was risky, and had absolutely zero problem taking it. So it could be a nice little variation you guys think of to your Bullet Witch attacks. I don't know if it's gonna. Don't use it against us though, because I told you the secret. Okay. I want my anti-Bowler Witch bases to hold up, please. Thank you. Actually, I just did a little interview. It should be coming out soon with Halo Okrahead, so it was pretty exciting to do last night because I really want to show this on my channel, but I'm gonna save it for his. But wait a minute, that's not our side. Is that our side? I want our side. Right there, bam! 99% 2-star dip fail on the lowest Town Hall 10. I built that base. Yay! And going with anti-Bowler Witch thought process kind of saved that one, especially because the final building they landed on was not a corner hut. So the Warden was a little too slow to finish it off. But I will let Halo show that one off because, yeah, we're talking base building. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. We have 55%, 57, 53, 60% for in and out, 52 for Lee. Let's watch in and out. I think this one's another one. Yeah, because we get Bagel is streaming this. Beagle. I need to catch her name because I feel bad because she does a good job streaming for us, but she just started being like a regular streamer. Went nuts when she saw miners coming in the corner to funnel. And as you see here, there's only the one spot where the miner's getting targeted. So we only miss on one of those mortars. You know, a little bit more sharpening. Actually, I think the thing was pretty much going to go off anyways. Brings in the bowlers to chip away the extra percentage here. Archers, a lot of free archer spaces as well. So he's able to do plenty of work, especially because these archer towers are so far back. We'll just speed up this, bring in more bowlers even. So it looks like he used like 4 or 5 bowlers just on creating a funnel. Look at that monster of a funnel. That one bowler took out 3 buildings from his angle. So there we go. We got our golems going in. Bowlers coming in behind to continue building the funnel. First jump spell's down. He doesn't need a second jump spell because he's going to be right in front of the town hall. Drops his quake, drops his poison to get rid of the balloon, drops his freeze so he can drop a heal, and everybody can survive against those artillery shots. Second rage is down. Bowlers are eventually going to get their way over. They've got the Inferno down. They're getting the Queen down. You know, they're getting affected by the other Inferno, but it's not going to affect them too badly because they take out the Town Hall. Despite being hit by pups, actually, you know what? They don't take it out. They almost take it out. Queen decided to backtrack and go inside the base. So MVP Queen there. One shot, pop, takes out the Town Hall. She's going to take out the Eagle. Pop her ability. I think she may even get the clan castle. Oh, she just missed it, but we have baby dragons still in the bag, and we got a wizard. And that baby dragon just took out the last air targeting building for at least one more, so he can drop the one wizard. I don't think there's any place to drop the wizard where he can do his job, but the baby dragon goes hero mode, takes out one final building before the Grand Warden takes him out. So Maybe we had an archer somewhere just picking at a wall. Oh no, we had a golem still beating on the wall. 60%, you can't beat that. That's a hell of a way to build a funnel, man. So definitely something you guys can look at for doing these. And honestly, if I get the opportunity to, I may try to do some live attacks, 10v11, hopefully some breakdowns. And actually, we're going to show why that might be an issue cut for a little bit at least, because... Alright, so this may be a little bit of a jarring split for you guys. I don't know. I ran out of space on my computer, so I had to delete some stuff. And it looks like we got to the point where I hit this base, and this is a fresh hit. I'm not going to know where things got jacked up, but this is the hit that's probably going to be a catalyst for me doing a little bit less of the 10v11s. Is because we found out I can do something fresh. So again, like I said, fresh hit. Base that was diagnosed really early as potential for bowlers witches. And seeing as I have an 11 and have done a lot of these, you see the pretty solid funnel development process. If anything, I should have dropped a couple more bowlers on the left-hand side, because I ideally wanted the queen to go in, but this actually ended up working out for my benefit. Look, Hound Loon comes out. Queen's actually going to walk, so Hound Loon does not bother the entire raid. You know, we get a poison down on the balloon. The balloon doesn't get enough drops off, but bowlers are kind of getting a little bit messed up in there, so we drop the heal spell. And then we got everybody going through and just working through the rest of the base. So the queen is walking along the one flank. She's doing fine. The bowlers can reach this Inferno Tower. They finally turn and take it out as the king's working on beating his way through the wall. Looks like we have the final bowler just finally went down. King's going to go up, take some shots at the last high HP building in that barracks. It's going to come into play here shortly. Really dangerous to have wizard towers on the edge to target skeletons, but I sent in a pair of balloons. I counted this at the end. I had 5 out of 8 witches still standing. So it just really crushed the base. Queen with her ability still, she's going to turn and focus on the wall here now that the arch tower's gone, which is great because she's tanking right now. Pops her ability. Expo's working on the skeletons and the archers that were there. Turns on the queen and allows all the skeletons to run up there as she's tanking. Queen's working on the hound. So now that the expo's gone, there's no more defenses. They're just going to work on the wall. Ton of witches shooting at hounds, so that hound's going to pop. The swag's already down. Could be a little bit scary, but look at how many pups followed the skeletons. And there's witches shooting their splash up at the pups, taking them out. So no real danger there. Good raid, Captain Syphilis. Now we'll go back up to Sig. This was after just spending so many hits on 18 and 19. We sent a Town Hall 9 scout on this base, and then Sig's like convinced he can triple it. Go for it, man. Let's just get some momentum back, because by then we'd failed. I think all of our 11s had hit by this point, and we failed a majority of them. So this was really a big boost, and really helped to seal the victory for us. Wizard down to funnel. Queen's gonna walk, and she has no danger for air defenses. So we get a golem down at 6 o'clock. Wizards are down. I talked with Sig through this plan too, and it was sounded like my head was spinning through it because there's just so many moving parts. You see there, he's get wizards and baby dragons down. He actually put a barb on his spell factory, but it turned out to be in air defense range, so he ended up having to burn a wizard. Almost cost him because that was his cleanup wizard. Bowlers are down. Bowlers actually hit a giant bomb right there, so they're really weakened. He was hoping that they would live a lot longer to take out this other Inferno Tower. So Queen will have to go ahead and get it. But direct some loons directly at this Inferno Tower. Take it out. Queen pops the hound, allows them to take it. Queen's going to survive through this entire thing. Now we send in the hogs. So really awesome to see a ground raid. And we know that there's no Teslas up here from the scout. Clay was nice enough to hit it for like 65%. So they hit the bomb tower, get weakened up. We get the heal spell down, but some hogs are out of range, so it really hurts that he's losing a couple extra hounds there. Get a freeze down on the Inferno. It was originally brought to help the queen instead of bringing a second heal. So she does get in there to take out that Inferno. Hogs hit another giant bomb. Dealing with a bomb tower, they're actually going to fizzle out right here. So this is all on the back of the queen now. She pops her ability, breaks through the wall. We got a baby dragon that survived and he's wrapping around. And we still have a wizard. He has not deployed because two big reasons right there. The wizard would get taken out pretty quickly. He has an archer that's helping to work on the corners. And now drops the wizard to take out the mortar and the huts. And since queen is taking the cannon, tanking the cannon, will allow him to come up, take the cannon out, and finish off this raid. This one came right down to the buzzer. So, in fact, let's hit replay and see when how much time is left when he drops the queen. Because I think the queen was the first thing dropped. And that's the danger with hog attacks. They can take so long sometimes. Yeah, there we go. So he just dropped his units. Because he dropped the wizard first. So he really had maybe a half second to spare. Real close. Alright, so we're going to check out our favorite homie G getting fresh nuked by the guy that always finds his way on my recaps, and believe me, I do hear about it, JJD. Still sporting his ice wizards. I don't know if homie G will find this very fair play that you're using ice wizards on him, JJD. But you're doing a good job of hanging on to those guys. You must not have to farm. In fact, JJD is so OP, he doesn't even need those units for regular wars. They really need to bring them back as normal troops. Hopefully that's part of the massive update. Ice Wizards, I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get a chance to learn their benefits when we had them. If they bring that and the freeze trap, I think those were two very valuable additions during Christmas. I think the freeze trap could help. Oh no! I think the freeze trap could really help out with the air miners. Having one of those in there and being able to level up so it's like a full 5 to 8 second freeze. I think that could be huge. And having these defensive targeting wizards too. Very, very cool to have. I just glanced up at my screen. I see some lag going on. I'm sorry. I'm looking to buy a better router. Hopefully I can fix this all. It would be nice. Because my other idea, instead of just running off air server, would be getting a lightning to HDMI cord and then getting an HDMI to high definition composite cords, because I do have a screen capture unit I'm not using ever anymore that I had for my Xbox that could work for this, but I'd have to get like 3 different sets of cords. Maybe that could be an idea to go ahead and do. I'm not certain how I would get it to show on screen. It could be a fun little experiment. I think I still have them in my Amazon cart, I just haven't bought yet. Skeleton Spell, Rage still in the bag. Wow, JJD did not do the hogs this time. He did Lalo. I am impressed. Usually he's a hog guy. I'm probably doing myself no favors by having to restart the recorder too, because I ran out of space. So maybe this recap sucks. I don't know. It's still a growing process. Riot. I'm going to actually go in and pick some people that I don't get to show that often, because I don't want to show that bias just because I'm in a CWL type of leadership type of deal. You know, if we get enough of those accusations, don't need none of that shade coming our way. Because God knows people like to just throw it. That golem is just taking a hike too. Queen is just going to wrap back around. Have to deal with the Tesla farm herself. Drops another golem and actually finds a Tesla. So Queen is able to save her ability. Wallbreaker's coming at a nice angle in an area where nobody's ever going to drop a set of bombs. Nice jump spell. Gets them into access to pretty much the entire base. Has to pop Queen's ability because I think the Expo was on her. Rage is down. Bowler's working on stuff. Throwing rocks everywhere. They're just going to smash lots of things. One bowler decides he's got to make that big trek to go out to the gold storage like a jerk. But hey, he's going to do some early cleanup because he's going to actually protect this bowler with some hogs. So that's a really good call. We dropped the skeleton spell to take out the archer tower and the air defense on the right hand side. Hogs are just sweeping on through. Still two in the bag. And they're dropped to start the cleanup. So this was a nice dominant raid from Riot. And like I said, I just looked up, saw a whole bunch of lag, so I am sorry guys, but gonna have to probably deal with it for this week. Let's see who we don't see that often. Let's watch Valkyrie. I don't see him on these recaps very often. Let's see what he did. Queen Walk, Baby Dragons, probably gonna quake right in and take all four air defenses out. Oh no, maybe not. He might have a hound too, so it looks like he can go after one of those without having to deal with air sweepers. But he's actually got a nice little walk up here. So he could take one of those out with the queen. That's one of those sweepers that's going to cause him problems. Baby Dragon's just doing work. Should stay out of range of the expos. Quake's down. And really, Quake is just a great way to attack with these when you absolutely positively need a ranged unit to go inside the base. They work great with bowlers. They work great with the queen. So I would assume that we may have the king come down to suicide to allow a wizard to take out one of those air defenses. Baby Dragon comes up to hit the Tesla. Queen is going pretty low, but she takes out the Archer Tower, so she is able to survive. There's first air defense down. Comes up, pops the Hound. So really a perfect attack to go through without hit. See, he brought a quad quake, but he's got rage poisons too. Drops a poison to help speed the queen along and taking out this baby dragon. Minion comes in far too early. That minion's going to get toasted right away. Drops the poisons on the pups. Baby dragon's just coming in, doing some tanked work. Just being a swell upstanding part of the community. Drops Keenan Bowlers. Bowlers will take out one of those air defenses. Baby Dragon decides to go down. Finally. Queen works on Clan Castle. Bowlers work on Keen. And so does Friendly Keen. He's going to have to pop his ability soon. Throws it. Hits a bomb. Fortunately, the bowlers stay out of range. And now the bowlers will go through and start working on the air defenses. Although I don't think that they will get both of those air defenses, so it's going to be a nice little challenge for the queen to break through and go get that final AD. Meanwhile, baby dragons are coming in to finish trimming up all the sides. Balloons are coming in to clear out some air targeting defenses. So that way the baby dragons should be able to work in peace for the most part. Pops her ability, takes out that air defense, and that is the raid. Alright, sorry guys. I'm just looking at my screen. I'm seeing a lot of slowness. This is probably going to be a shitty recap. I'm sorry. But great war to Emphatic. It was a messy one on both sides. And it was a true testament to coming back together to finish the war out as best we could. And we did have some luck on our side because Mariana Trench had just as much trouble dealing with us as we did them. So really exciting to see that we are now 2-0 in Invite League, and we're looking forward to Reddit Alchemy this weekend. Currently matched up One Hive Prime. I may bring you that recap. I may not. We'll see. Midweeks are kind of meh to me now, so you know. That's all I got today. You guys, thanks for watching. Sorry about the quality, because I am assuming I'm probably gonna have some issues with it, and maybe some nasty comments. I love those. Thanks. Bye.